Hi guys. Been a while, hasn't it? Feels a little longer than it is, but I promise it has been, believe it or not. Thanksgiving was a while ago. But nevertheless, hi, good to see you. Just letting you all know that things are still on the go. And not to mention getting ready for bigger things to come. Here we are at the end of November, and this Sunday is what they call the Reign of Christ Sunday, or Christ the King Sunday. But the point is that we remember that Christ, indeed, was a king of all of creation, the Prince of Peace, some people call him too, but either way, he was royalty, is the point. In the middle of all of that, we remember these things because, well, guess what else is coming? And I hate to say it, because it seems like only yesterday we were getting ready for it already. Advent. Remember Advent? Advent, that time of preparation, that time of us getting ready for what? Christmas. And I can't believe that either, because come on, guys. Didn't we just get through the summer? Didn't we just get through Easter? Didn't we just get through a whole mess of stuff, and now we're getting ready for Christmas? It feels nutty, is all I'm saying. But nevertheless, here we come. And people are probably decorating early. That's okay. It makes everybody feel a little bit better, honestly. Because given some of the situations we're in, we all could use a little bit of cheering up. But nevertheless, here we are getting ready to get ready. And Advent is a time that we do prepare for, and a lot of people are trying their best to prepare in the best ways they can, because believe it or not, this is a hard year for a lot of people to get ready for. Now, some people, it's because it can't be helped. Work has been difficult to do. Sometimes it's been they might have had to go off of their work because of COVID. Some people had to go because of health reasons. Some people have difficulty doing things because just the way the world is. Heck, some of us can't even go and see some of our family all over the place because of this very same sickness we've been talking about for months. But in the middle of it all, we try. In the middle of it all, we have to be able to lift each other up a little bit and try and find some nice things and some good things to lift our spirits. And you know what? Getting ready for Christmas a little bit early, that's not the worst. That's why you saw me put that in the bucket back there. You didn't notice me just then. You might not have. But at the beginning of the video, I was out there in the porch, and I was laying something in the box that we have in the back of the church for the food hamper, our food giving association here in town, the food bank, the Interfaith Food Bank. Anyway, it's the Goodwill Center as well. It's that little shop we got down by the post office. So a lot of people do go down there because this is a time of year where they do need a hand too. And we have to remember them, and we have to help them if we can and when we can. Because sometimes somebody needs just a little helping hand. And you know what? It's important to remember that especially because that's kind of what our gospel talks about this week. This week the gospel talks about Jesus speaking to his followers. Big surprise there, right? But in this speech that he's giving, it's one of the last ones he has the opportunity to give before he has to go down a road of great hardship and trouble that leads him to the cross. So this is his last hurrah, his big speech. And he's ending it now with a really big and important message about how you treat each other. He talks about a king talking to his servants and how he's separating them, one from the other, the good from the bad, those who are helpful and those who aren't. And he talks specifically about those, he looks at them and he said, "You, blessed of my Father, come and receive the kingdom. Because when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. When I was a stranger, you made me a friend. When I was sick, you came to visit. When I was imprisoned, you made sure I had company." And then his followers all looked at him as if to say, "Well, when did we do that? Lord, when did we see you hungry, thirsty, naked?" Oh, yeah, that was another one. They gave him clothes when he was naked. I knew I forgot one. A stranger, and we didn't know you, and we made friends with you. Or when you were sick or in prison, when did you do all those things? And then he turns to them and says, "Whenever you do this to the least of your brothers and sisters, the least of your family," and by the which I mean not just your brothers and sisters who live in your house, anybody, you do it for me. So to do good things, to do these deeds is not just nice. It is nice, but it's not just nice. It's blessed. It's something important that we can each do to serve God, to show Christ that we love not just each other, but through loving each other, we love him as well, and that we serve something greater than ourselves. That's important to remember because we can forget that at times like these. How hard it is for people to be making do with the way things are. It's how hard it is to make things happen. They're not going to be the usual way of doing things this Christmas. But I promise you one thing. No matter what way we celebrate Christmas, giving of ourselves to the blessing of others, to blessing of ourselves, to bless the world, is the easiest thing we can do. So, remember, please, even though Christmas is coming, and you do have lists to make, letters to write, I know all about them, don't forget to also look after each other, because in doing so, you're showing God how grateful you are for all that you have and all that you can be. I'll talk to you later, guys. God bless. Stay safe and pray safe.